everyone, welcome back to the History of Football channel. Another Everton instant match reaction, this time Wolverhampton Wanderers aka Wolves 3, Everton 0 there at Molineux this afternoon. Possibly the worst performance of the year from Everton, worst performance in quite a while that I've seen. Going into this game, we'd already lost 2 Premier League matches in a row to Tottenham, when really we should have got a point or something out of that game. Against Manchester City, well, it's Manchester City, but I thought we gave a good account of ourselves. Before that, losing the League Cup quarter-final in disappointing circumstances to Fulham. So 3 losses in a row coming into this match. And then against Wolverhampton Wanderers, I thought, yeah, we're a chance of getting something. Okay, they've won a couple of games in a row, but they're no Manchester City, they're no Tottenham Hotspur. Looking at the lineup before the game, I saw Michael Keane at the back there, and already I were getting a bit nervous because we all know what he's like. Sean Dyche went with a different formation today, and very early on things weren't good. You can tell that the formation weren't working. Wolverhampton Wanderers were all over us, and it didn't take that long to get their first goal. That was to Huang, I think it were, and it was a bit of a scramble within the box there, but they ended up getting the tap in there at the end. After that, it was 1-0 at half time to them. Second half, Cunha gets the second goal for them. That one where, looking at the replays, quite a simple goal, just played in behind, then crossed over to him, 2-0 out. And then shortly after that, Dawson makes it 3-0 to them. And then after all that, Sean Dyche decides to change the formation, tries to bring on some new players, but by then the game was done, just damage limitation. Could have been even more, could have been 4-5-0. Wolverhampton Wanderers had some further chances after that. So finishes 3-0 to them. That's 3 Premier League losses in a row for us now. 1 point above the drop zone, ahead of Luton Town, who almost got something out of the game against Chelsea today. Once again, they're up for the match, and that's probably one of the most concerning things about this festive period and going into the new year, is that today you had Luton Town once again trying to get a result, almost getting something. Burnley, very unlucky today not to get at least a point against Aston Villa. Sheffield United putting up a good fight. Crystal Palace getting the victory. It seems like we were the only team today that didn't really try, didn't even get a goal. I believe we only had maybe 1 shot on target, if that. So really concerning, especially over the last, you can see it, fortnight or so, we've picked up 0 points. Meanwhile, all the teams around us have been picking up points and have at least been trying to get out of the bottom 3 or trying to get away from that relegation zone. And today, once again, no goals. And we go into the new year with some tough fixtures. We've got to play Crystal Palace away in the FA Cup, then we've got Aston Villa at home, and I believe we've got Manchester City coming up, we've got Tottenham again, and I think we've got Liverpool as well. So some very tough fixtures to come ahead for us. I look back to that points deduction and I think, I mean, what could have been? We could have been a couple of points outside the European places, but once again, same old Everton. It looks like we're going back to how we were under Frank Lampard or one of them. Very diabolical today. We're wearing that grey away kit, and I think that kit, how ugly it looks and how bland it looks, I think it pretty much summed up the performance today. So there you have it. Wolverhampton Wanderers 3, Everton 0, not good for us. But let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the game. Could things have been different if Dyche would have changed the tactics earlier or not? And let me know who you thought the best players out there were for both sides. Anyways, this has been History of Football. Catch us all later.